This is study guide to Chapter 1 of the Tao Calligraphy Healing Field book, an information system with 6 sacred Tao techniques to empower you to heal and transform your life. Chapter 1 on Tao Calligraphy. So, question 1, what is Tao Calligraphy? So, Tao Calligraphy is based on Chinese calligraphy, and in particular, a style called Yibitzi, which means one stroke character. So Yibitzi means one stroke character. And Master Sha learned it from the late Professor Li Chuyun, who was the sole lineage holder of Taishu, the supreme teacher of the imperial court of the last emperor in China. So Tao calligraphy came from Yibitzi, which means one stroke character. Master Sha learned it from Professor Li Chuyun, the late Professor Li Chuyun, who was the sole lineage holder of Taishu, or the supreme teacher of the imperial court of the last emperor in China. Again, Yibitzi is oneness writing, and in Chinese, characters are usually written with 16 basic types of stroke. And in Yibitzi, it unites the components of the strokes into one stroke. So when Master Sha writes in Yibitzi calligraphy, he connects with Tao source and with sacred wisdom, practice, codes, saints, Buddhas, and more. And they pour Tao source Shenqi Jing with the greatest qualities of Tao source into the Tao calligraphy, into the calligraphy. And the Yibitzi calligraphy is then transformed to Tao calligraphy. So Master Sha writes in Yibitzi calligraphy, and he connects with the Tao source and with sacred wisdom, practice, codes, saints, Buddhas, and more. And they pour the Tao source Shenqi Jing with the 10 greatest qualities of Tao source into the calligraphy. And then this Yibitzi calligraphy is transformed to Tao calligraphy. So what is the power and significance of Tao calligraphy? So Master Sha shares the sacred ancient wisdom, Shu Neng Zai Dao. Shu Neng Zai Dao. Shu means calligraphy, Neng is to be able, Zai is to carry, and Dao is Dao source. So Shu Neng Zai Dao means calligraphy can carry Tao. Okay. Shu Neng Zai Dao. Calligraphy can carry Tao. And here he goes on to explain about Tao calligraphy is oneness writing, and how Lao Tzu wrote in the Tao Te Ching, Dao Shang Yi, Yi Shang Er Shang San, Sang Shang Wan Wu. So Tao creates one, one creates two, two creates three, three creates one Wu. Okay, so know this what Master Sha will usually call the Tao normal creation. It's not mentioned here. But if you're asked to explain in this explanation with the Tao Te Ching and Lao Tzu, it's Tao is source, one is Hundun Yi Qi, Hundun Yi Qi, which means blurred. Yi is one, Qi is energy. So Hundun Yi Qi denotes the blurred oneness condition. Tao is source, one is Hundun Yi Qi, blurred oneness creation, or blurred oneness condition. Okay, and what is Hunden Ichi? So within this Hunden Ichi, or blurred oneness condition, there are two Qi, Qing Qi and Zhou Qi. Qin Qi is clean or light Qi. Zhou Qi means disturbed or heavy Qi. Okay, Qin Qi, clean, light Qi. Zhou Qi, disturbed or heavy Qi. And these two Qi are mixed. They're not distinguished or separate. This is the blurred oneness condition. Hun Den Yi Qi. So one creates two. So this blurred oneness condition persists for eons, and it waits for the time of Qi transformation. So when Qi transformation occurs, Qi Qing, or Qi Qing Qi, or clean Qi, rises to form heaven, and Zhou Qi, disturbed Qi, falls to create Mother Earth. Qing Qi rises, clean Qi rises to form heaven. Zhou Qi, disturbed Qi, falls to create Mother Earth. So this is the Lao Tzu's wisdom on the creation of heaven and Mother Earth. So if asked, what is Lao Tzu's wisdom on the creation of heaven and Mother Earth, you can say Hunden Yi Qi, which is the disturbed, the blurred oneness condition, which is made up of Qi Qi, Qing Qi, and Zhou Qi. Qing Qi, clean or light Qi. Zhou Qi, disturbed or heavy Qi. Qing Qi rises to form heaven. Zhou Qi falls to Mother Earth, to create Mother Earth. Okay. And what is two creates three? So three in this example is three means the blurred oneness condition plus heaven and Mother Earth. So one is the blurred oneness condition plus heaven and Mother Earth. So two creates three. Three creates one Wu. One is 10,000, which represents innumerable. Wu means things. One Wu is countless planets, stars, galaxies, and universes. Okay, so this is Lao Tzu's teaching, is the process of Tao normal creation. So how does Tao calligraphy relate to this? Tao calligraphy is oneness writing. And Master Sha has trained and given a sacred way from Tao source to pour Tao source Shen, Qi, and Jing into the calligraphy. So Master Sha has trained and given a sacred way to connect with Tao source and pour Tao source Shen, Qi, Jing into the calligraphy. And he wrote Tao calligraphy since 2013. And so why is Tao calligraphy? Let's see. So again, they are talking about it's emphasized again in this chapter about why do people get sick, have relationship challenge, financial challenge, or any kind of challenge. Again, this is a statement, summary. All challenges in life, whether in health, relationships, or finances, are due to negative Shen Qi Jing in soul, heart, mind, or body. Okay, so written a little different than in introduction. Here's another summary. All challenges in life, whether in health, relationships, or finances, are due to negative Shen Qi Jing in soul, heart, mind, and body. And why is Tao calligraphy unique and powerful? This is summarized. Tao calligraphy carries Tao source positive Shen Qi Jing that could transform negative Shen Qi Jing in all life, including health, relationships, and finances. Again, why is Tao calligraphy unique and powerful? Tao calligraphy carries Tao source positive Shen Qi Jing that could transform negative Shen Qi Jing in all life, including health, relationships, and finances. So all life includes 1, boosting energy, stamina, vitality, and immunity. 2, healing and transforming the physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual bodies. 3, healing and transforming all kinds of relationships. 4, healing and transforming finances and business. 5, opening spiritual communication channels. 6, increasing intelligence and wisdom. And 7, enlightening the soul, heart, mind, and body. So to remember what is all life, remember, so all life is like A. B would be boosting energy, stamina, vitality, and immunity. And then the next 3 is healing and transforming. So it starts with healing and transforming all of the bodies, so the physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual bodies. And we know relationships, finances, and business is the 3 healing and transforming. And 5 is opening spiritual communication channels. 6, increasing intelligence and wisdom, and enlightening the soul, heart, mind, and body. So it goes with from healing and transforming, those categories, to opening channels, increasing intelligence, E, enlightening the soul, heart, mind, and body. E-I-O. So the acronym goes with the B, boosting. All life includes B, with the AB, boosting. And then the healing, 3, healing, opening spiritual communication channels, increasing intelligence and wisdom, enlightening soul, heart, mind, and body. So more time, let's see if you can remember. All life includes A, or 1, boosting energy, stamina, vitality, and immunity. 2, healing and transforming the physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual bodies. 3, healing and transforming all kinds of relationships. 4, healing and transforming finances and business. 5, opening spiritual channels or spiritual communication channels. Is that 6? 6 is increasing intelligence and wisdom. And lastly, enlightening the soul, heart, mind, and body. Okay, and so again, remember the title that Tao calligraphy is known is a new positive information system. Okay, so this term, positive information system. So Tao calligraphy is a new positive information system for healing and transformation to serve humanity in all life. Okay, so they talk about trace, chant, and write Tao calligraphy. So to receive the benefits, there are 3 ways to practice Tao calligraphy. So what are the 3 ways to practice Tao calligraphy? 1, trace. And how do you trace? There's 2 kinds of tracing. They talk about hand tracing with the 5 fingers and Bidan tracing, also referred to as Tao calligraphy Tai Chi movement. Okay, and this is asked, how would you lead a practice of Dan tracing. So again, you have to know that the Dan refers to the lower dantian and light ball in the lower abdomen and location of the lower dantian, one of the body's foundational energy fields, and you should know where that is, 1.5 cun from your belly button, 2.5 cun in. It's not in the book, but just in case they ask. So again, a normal human being does not have this light ball, and it's only formed through special energy and spiritual practices. Okay. And so doing the Tao calligraphy Tai Chi movement through Dan tracing is a practice that could form your Dan. And to form it is to boost your energy, vitality, stamina, and immunity, and to boost the healing and transformation in every aspect of life. So what is a practice? How would you lead a Dan tracing? You can instruct students to please stand with your feet shoulder width apart. 1, 2, bend your knees and pelvic area slightly. 3, keep your back straight. 4, drop your shoulders and elbows. 5, gently touch the tip of the tongue to the roof of your mouth with your chin tucked in slightly. 6, hold both palms facing each other about a foot apart in front of your lower abdomen, as though you are holding a volleyball or basketball. So you can look at the figure. So Dan tracing is to trace with your lower abdomen, the imaginary ball, your pelvic area, and your hips. Okay. And what is the power and significance of tracing? So this is summarized in one sentence. So they say, what is a one sentence summary for the power and significance of Tao calligraphy tracing? And it is, what you trace is what you become. What you trace is what you become. And they talk about the what is the most important additional techniques to do when you're Dan tracing. Okay, one of the most important additional techniques when you do Dan tracing of Tao calligraphy. So this one also is, 1, imagine that there is a rope slightly lifting the top of your head, while at the same time your tailbone drops. So rope lifting the top of your head, same time your tailbone slightly drops. The spinal column naturally has an S curve. Okay, so this important visualization could strengthen the spinal column, allowing energy to flow more freely through and around the spinal column. So rope lifting to the top of your head while your tailbone slightly drops. And this important visualization, again, could strengthen the spinal column, allowing energy to flow more freely through and around the spinal column. This is vital sacred wisdom and practice in ancient Tai Chi. So this is a Tai Chi movement, and it is also an absolutely a key for Tao calligraphy Tai Chi movement also. So remember that. And why is this technique important? What is the ancient sacred and secret phrase? Hui Liu Zhong Zhen Zheng Shan Guang Ding. Hui Liu Zhong Zhong, which is straight. Hui Liu is tailbone. Zhong Zhong means straight. Shen means heaven and Tao. Guan Ding means crown chakra blessing. So Hui Liu Zhongzheng Shan Guang Ding means light pours into your crown chakra straight through the whole spinal column to the tailbone. So when you're using this down tracing position, you can imagine the ball in your hands, tracing the calligraphy, and also the light pouring through your crown chakra. So it sets your body up. Okay, so chant. So again, the 3 practices for Tao calligraphy is trace, chant, and write. So chanting, 1 sentence secret, power and significance. What you chant is what you become. So the Tao calligraphy is a source positive information system. Source positive information system that carries source positive Shen Qi Jing. So here he talks about the 10 greatest qualities. And the first one he talks about here is greatest love, Da I. And so you would chant the Tao calligraphy, right? So Da I, greatest love. Okay. And the third way is to write. And what are the 2 ways to write Tao calligraphy? 1, on water writing cloths, basic way for beginning to write Tao calligraphy. And on second way is on blank calligraphy paper with brush and ink. And Master Shah recommends that this is the advanced way to write Tao calligraphy. Water paper or water writing cloths for beginners. Blank paper, calligraphy paper with brush and ink is advanced way. And he does not recommend you do this without special training from Tao calligraphy teachers or from Master Shah. So the power and significance of writing Tao calligraphy can be summarized in 1 sentence. What you write is what you become. So again, the 1 sentence secrets for the Tao calligraphy, for tracing, what you trace is what you become. For chanting, what you chant is what you become. And for writing, what you write is what you become. And you need to know about the, also like writing, tracing, chanting, writing by yourself versus writing in a group. So again, in general, group healing much more powerful. 2 or more people is aligning and focusing their than self-healing, because more group is aligning and focusing their healing and transformational practice. So tracing, chanting, writing Tao calligraphy are to connect with an external Tao calligraphy healing field to bring the field's Tao source positive Shen Qi Jing to you to remove your negative Shen Qi Jing. And he does say it is possible to receive and connect with an internal Tao calligraphy field. So Tao calligraphy light field transmission from a Tao calligraphy. So I believe this is what we often refer to as Tao light balls from the calligraphy. But in this book, we are talking about a light field that he talks about. So I think it is a similar thing, but different terminology. But in the book, they talk about light field. Okay, and this is where a Tao calligraphy healing field master healer and teacher has the honor and ability to transmit a light field for the back or for whatever organ to you to have an internal Tao calligraphy healing field where you can access anytime. Okay, so that is Chapter 1 Notes.